The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is the Eagles Sports Network. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, it's your favorite time of the year, the moment that you wait for every year. You call me 7 times a week leading up to this day saying, hey, give me that embargoed preseason poll, and I never do it. But now we can reveal Carson-Newman has been picked 6th in the preseason rankings. What's your reaction to a mid-table, to borrow the soccer term, prognostication for the Carson-Newman men's basketball program?
Well, clearly the leading, as you and I both know, is completely fabricated. Because this is, of all the things that we do, this is the one that I think is the most asinine on every level. Preseason polls mean absolutely nothing to me or anyone else for that matter, because it doesn't. It's nothing. It's nothing. That's all. It's nothing. Somebody says that we're preseason 6th. All right, we'll find out in March where we fall, and that's all we care about.
Let's look at the league. Lincoln Memorial, Catawba, the 2 teams that received the first place votes. They're top of the preseason rankings, and probably well earned for as much as those 2 programs have coming back. What sticks out to you about those 2 in the South Atlantic Conference as a whole for the 2023-24 season?
Well, as you said, LMU and Catawba have got a whole lot coming back off of seasons that were really high watermarks. Man, I congrats to both of those teams, and they should be positioned at 1 and 2 in our conference undoubtedly. And then everybody else, it just falls in where they fall in. I think there's a lot of question marks, maybe more question marks than ever before, with so many new faces and just unknowns. So the preseason stuff is just that. Other than Lincoln and Catawba, I couldn't tell you about anything.
It is fascinating. All the years that we've been looking at preseason all-conference stuff, there's only one returning first-team guy in the league, and that's Lincoln Memorial's Chase Rankin, who's obviously one of the better point guards, not only in this league but in the region. But the turnover, I don't know how much of it is graduation impacted, how much of it is portal impacted. So many unknown commodities going into the season. Does that make it more exciting to prepare for? Does that make it frustrating to prepare for? The fact that you really have no idea what, outside of LMU and Catawba, what any league team is going to bring to the table.
I can only speak to our approach, and our approach is based solely on us. We're not sitting here evaluating and discussing it. We're just talking about our program, our players, the things we're trying to be about on the floor, off the floor, and so forth. And that's where our entire focus is. And of course, when we start playing games, our focus will turn to preparation for specific opponents. But right now, it's 100% based on us, and we just got to wait till we get into playing games to figure out what people really have.
Nick Brennigan, preseason all-conference 3rd team. Averaged a shade over 8.5 points per game a year ago, but a figure that's kind of obfuscates what his season was like. Hurt for the majority of the first semester last year, played very sparingly. But when he got into the starting lineup, all-conference caliber numbers, 16.5 points per game on a 48, 43, 85 slash line. What sticks to you about the only Brennigan brother that you have on the floor in the program this year?
Well, he as you said, he last year started off really tough for him with the injury, and then he sort of got his footing come second semester, and as his minutes improved and his opportunities improved, his abilities were fully shown, and I'm not surprised. Nick's the standard for work ethic in our program, and in the 30-plus years I've been doing this, he's consistently one of, if not the hardest working kid that I've ever seen. And so any good thing that happens for him is well deserved. But as I've said, man, he would tell you the same thing. Like, he's a team guy above all else, and the preseason though they be nice, it doesn't matter. He would bypass on all that for us to have what we hope is the kind of season we want our team to have.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck this year.
Thanks, Cap.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson, the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is the Eagle Sports Network.